Go down here. We'll leave the radio station, pull out of the station, take a left, and go down to the little white creepy van that's doing free COVID tests, and an abandoned parking lot next to a gas station, right by the flea market.
Yeah,
I think we'll go get you tested for a variety of things out of the van. Who knows what else you might get out of that van? Seems legit.
I might get kidnapped. Is what might happen.
That van looks like it's probably been involved in a couple of different things.
It really does.
It's on our social medias. There is a van. As we were coming to work today, Joe and I both saw the van and both thought the same thing. What the hell is that? And there is a van, and it looks like one of those, maybe at one point it sold ice cream.
It might have.
At one point, it might have been involved in kidnapping of children. It might have been involved in the transmission of various things. Maybe the sign that says free COVID testing, and there are people lined up there getting tested.
They're getting tested.
Joe and I left the studio, went over there to take pictures. We didn't get shot, although we were worried about that.
Well, I was.
Because they were a little concerned that we were sitting there taking pictures of them. But when you see this, how do you not?
You have to, because it's got some kind of medical sign covering up something else.
Yeah.
Right. And then on the front, it says free COVID testing. I mean, it's creepy.
Now, maybe if they took the word testing and just said free COVID, that'd be a great place to go get it.
Maybe so. But you know what was interesting? I mean, and I'm old enough to remember when you used to go to a gas station, you could drive in, you had the full service guy come out, he'd put the gas in, he'd do the windshield and put air in your tires, vacuum out the inside of the car and all that stuff. Yes, they used to do that many, many moons ago. Well, the lady that was doing it was coming out to the car. You'd pull in like you were going to get gas. She would come out with a mask on and stick that thing up your nose. And yeah, that's what's happening. And so,
I mean, you look at the Scooby-Doo van. The only thing that makes it not like it's got windows in it.
It does.
Although they're covered up with the banner that they had made that says free COVID testing. And then it looks like they've got another sign just literally taped to the side of the door. So whatever the van is normally used for, they've just taped over it and then hung a banner. It's a nice banner. But free COVID testing with a white van in front of a food mart.
Well, in that place, it's not even open, is it? That food mart?
The gas station next door is.
Right.
I've worked here 14 years. I don't know anything going on over there, although the Eisenhower Road Flea Market there is right next to it.
What is that called? The Sky Top?
Sure.
Sky Top Food Mart. It looks like they've got an open sign in there.
But the front banner on the front of the van, it says free COVID-19 testing center and collection center. And then they've got like the little COVIDs all over the banner. Like they paid extra for the artwork. And if you're watching online, I'm trying to show on Facebook and YouTube what the banners look like off of my phone. But they're on our Twitter at Jason Minix, at JoeKens5. It's also on my Facebook. So I posted on my Facebook because it seems legit. And we've heard a lot about these scammer places. Now it says free.
Yeah.
So I guess that's good. You're not paying for it. But a friend of mine posted on Facebook, there's one on Fredericksburg Road right next to one of those massage places on Fredericksburg Road, Robert Kraft special. And they've got free rapid testing over there. It seems as legit there.
Well, maybe that's a requirement to get a massage.
You think they're testing there?
You have to well, maybe not for COVID.
I mean,
they might be testing for something.
For other things.
Yeah. But, back to
get your COVID test and a happy ending all in 15 minutes.
Well, if you got to get tested, right? You might as well get rewarded. I just wonder what kind of...
What are you doing while you wait?
You got plenty of time, right? Might not even take 15 minutes. Who knows? I wonder what kind of music this little van plays, though, when it's going down the street. I could see that happening in a neighborhood near you.
It's got to have ice cream music.
Ice cream music, but it's COVID tests. That's interesting.
Well, is there COVID testing music?
There should be. Pledge, you got any COVID testing music?
Careful, Pledge.
That's a rabbit hole I just don't want to go down.
It's odd to find a rabbit hole that pledge won't go down.
Exactly. Well, I tell you what, this was about the creepiest thing that I've seen in a long time, live,
And we saw people
and in person.
So when I came to work, I just saw the van. And then Joe was like, dude, I just saw this crazy thing down the road. And there were like 4 cars lined up. You're kidding.
Yeah.
Because when I saw it, I mean, my first thought was, if you're, free COVID testing with the purchase of some crack or, something along those lines. But there was no cars there. So we had to, who's over there getting tested? And there are a couple of people getting tested.
When I went into that convenience store before I came to the radio station, there were 4 cars waiting to pull up to get something stuck up your nose. And I was just like, you got to be kidding me. And you're always talking about this line. And I thought, well, maybe that was,
No, it's further down. Austin Highway and Eisenhower, where they intersect, there is a drive-through state inspection place that is turned into a legit COVID testing site. And that line will come all the way down Eisenhower by the flea market and then all the way over to Austin Highway. I've seen various news reports, and I know our sister station KTSA has reported on it. But that line's 5-6 hours long. So if I know that I can go over here to the convenience store and get tested, I'd rather go sit in that 6-hour line than let somebody in that van.
Well, maybe it's an expansion. Business was so good at the regular one, they needed to expand, and they couldn't afford a building, so they just got a nice white van, a former ice cream truck.
You said
and they're
nice
testing
white
there.
van. That's not even a nice white van. It's missing hubcaps.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't
is.
even have good tires. It is.
The sign on the front is the best. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, COVID testing and collection.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, where do they collect it, and who do they give it to?
Well, then we saw the lady that was reaching in and getting her Q-tips that she bought at the convenience store, I'm thinking. And
yeah.
But she was wearing a mask. It might have been an N95, but at least she was wearing a mask.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of mask it was, but
she was not happy that Joe and I were taking pictures
she
of
looked
her.
a little nervous. She did.
As she should.
And I hope we're gonna get out of here okay tonight.
Yeah, Bateo Franklin on Facebook Live, the van, get COVID testing and hepatitis for free. You can get a lot of things there.
I'm sure.
Now we're hearing people are just where all these vans are popping up.
I heard that. I saw that. Yeah.
Although, would you, if you were told you've got to get a test, you can't find an appointment anywhere, and it's wait in line for hours, or at the very least, would you go out of curiosity to see what was going on there?
No.
See, I think I would.
Well, I mean, I'd go for curiosity to see what the heck they're doing there, but I wouldn't get tested there. I mean, I don't know. They're reusing the little swabs. I don't know what they're doing. It didn't look real sanitary to me.
It didn't, but if I see I mean, if they unseal a pouch saying, what information do I have to give them?
Right.
That's to me, that's the more important thing.
So you may have to give up your address, social security number. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just, dude.
It's just when I hear on the news about these scammer COVID sites, I think we have found it.
Yeah, but
and they don't hide.
Yeah, but usually those scammer ones, they charge you, right? I mean, that's what I hear. They want money from you. This one said free.
It did say free.
Yes.
The test is free. The results cost you $100.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe it's something along those lines.
Maybe, or maybe it's a place where you can go if you need a negative test. They'll give you one.
Oh.
Could be.
Yeah, but we did see her shoving something up that lady's nose.
Yeah, but maybe that's just because we were taking pictures.
Make this look legit?
Yeah, look legit. Here, lady, hey, they're taking pictures. Before I can write you this negative COVID test, I got to stick this thing up your nose.
A friend of mine, Bobby, just texted me and said he got tested at that van. He's pregnant.
Was he before he went to the van? Or did it happen after?
That's one hell of a rapid test.
Yes.
A lot of things going on in that van.
Woo-wee.
It was roomy.
I'm going to tell you what.
Dude, it literally they're on our our Twitters, our go to our Twitter feeds on Facebook,
Instagram.
the pictures are there, all of it.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram? You don't even know.
I have no clue what it is.
Well,
let's see. I can find out.
Joe
though.
Reinagel_Kins5.
There you go.
All right, there you go. And that's the reason I asked, because at least for now, you have to have Ken's attached to all your social stuff.
Right.
That will change in March.
But Instagram was one of those socials that I didn't do a lot of. So I'm having to learn to do that more. I'm a Twitter guy. I like Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But the Instagram.
How's your MySpace?
Well, it was good one day. It was good at one time.
Am I in your top 8 now?
In top 8? Yeah. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Top 8
I never
of
had
what?
MySpace.
You didn't?
I never had a MySpace account.
I had America Online. Do you remember that?
AOL?
When they first came out?
Yeah.
You've got mail.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That was.
It's not often I see Minix at a loss for words.
Well, see, it was the combination of whatever just came out of Reinagel's mouth. Pledge was in the middle of taking a drink and just sprayed everything in that. I mean,
Pledge was like a Scooby-Doo rut row.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.